Good
Good
morning,
morning,
everyone.
everyone.
This is
This
the
is
new
the
way
new
we are
way we
going to
are going to
conduct
conduct
lecture
lecture
today,
today,
okay?
okay?
Just for
Just for
today,
today,
tomorrow.
tomorrow.
Good
Good
morning. Good
morning. Good
morning,
morning,
Tanvi,
Tanvi,
Vedika,
Vedika,
Prachi,
Prachi,
Parth,
Parth,
Prathamesh.
Prathamesh.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
everyone.
everyone.
Gargi, good
Gargi, good
morning.
morning.
This is
This is
something new,
something new,
right?
right?
It's
It's
something
something
different. We're
different.
going to
We're going to
conduct
conduct
lecture
lecture
this
this
way.
way.
Only
Only
for,
for,
let's say,
let's say,
today,
today,
tomorrow,
tomorrow,
and day
and
after
day after
tomorrow, okay?
tomorrow, okay?
Until
Until
this
this
Saturday.
Saturday.
Because
Because
I'm not
I'm
in
not in
Nasik,
Nasik.
I
I
won't be
won't
able
be
to
able to
conduct
conduct
lecture
lecture
through
through
our
our
digital
digital
board.
board.
So
So
let me
let me
just
just
have the
have the
lectures
lectures from
this
this
new
new
technique.
technique.
Okay,
Okay,
let's just
let's just
get
get
this
this
new
new
thing.
thing.
Let's just
Let's just
understand
understand
this
this
new way
new
of
way of
conducting
conducting
lectures.
lectures.
It
It
will be
will be
fun,
fun,
believe me.
believe me.
Okay,
Okay,
have you
have you
guys
guys
enjoyed
enjoyed
yesterday's
yesterday's
lecture? Have you
lecture? Have
guys
you guys
enjoyed
enjoyed
the? So
the?
your
So your
voice is
voice is
echoing.
echoing.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Oh,
Oh,
then let
then
me
let me
see
see
where it
where
was
it is
coming
coming
from.
from. Mm, Give me
One
1 second.
second. If
If
it's
it's
echoing.
echoing, oh,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Is it
Is it
still
still
giving the
giving the
same?
same?
Is it
Is it
still
still
echoing?
echoing? Oh,
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Iman
Iman
says
says
yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Well,
Well,
I'm
I'm
using
using
two,
two,
three
three
devices,
devices,
so
so
I'm
I'm
not
not
sure
sure
from
from
where.
where.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Now it
now
will be
it will be
better.
better.
See,
See,
is it
is
better
it better
now?
now?
Now it
Now it
won't
won't
echo.
echo.
Anushka,
Anushka,
yes.
yes.
What does
What
that
does that
yes
yes
meaning? Now
meaning?
is
Now
it
is it
better?
better?
So you
So
can
you can
say,
say,
sir,
sir,
it's
it's
better
better
now.
now.
Come on,
Come on,
everyone,
everyone,
join
join
fast.
fast.
Chalo, let's
Chalo, let's
start the
start the
lecture.
lecture.
Hemang,
Hemang,
yes,
yes,
sir.
sir.
Is it
Is it
still
still
echoing?
echoing?
Hello.
Hello.
Do you
Do you
still
still
hear the
hear the
echo?
echo,
Guys,
guys?
is it
Is it
better
better
now?
now?
Now
Now
also?
also?
It's echoing.
Ah,
Okay.
okay.
Let me
Let me
see what
see
I
what I
can do
can
now.
do now.
Well, in
Well,
the
in the
Zoom,
Zoom,
I
I
have.
have. Hmm,
Okay.
Okay.
Now
Now
it's
it's
echoing.
echoing.
Now
Now
check.
check.
Now, hey, check kara. Everyone check and now tell me. Good morning, Diksha. Hey guys, you still hear the echo? Can you please confirm me if you guys still hear echo? Because I've tried to mute everywhere, or maybe you might not be even able to hear me now. Now, okay, something clear now. Anushka says now it's clear. Okay, good. So I think this setting is good. Chalo, with this now we are already at 11 o'clock. Now it's clear. No, sir. Now it's clear. Okay, good. Chalo, everyone. Good morning. Can you see me? I don't know where to look at, but I think I'm clear now. Okay, I have learned to be at looking at one particular point. Okay, this is something new for me also. No, sorry, not echo. Okay, this is something new for me, and I'm trying to understand this new technique of conducting the lectures. But let's see, how it goes. It's something new. It's better to learn something new always, right? Yes, sir. Very good, Anushka, Himanshu. Good, good. It's good to learn, right? It's good to learn these new things. We're gonna learn these new things going forward. Good morning, everyone. Vedant, good morning. Vedika, Himanshu, Siddharth, So 2.7.3, let me see what is that. We're not gonna work on that 2.7.3, Vedika. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay, I know what you're talking about, but we're not gonna work on that. Okay. 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 Anushka says 2.9. Oh, we had still, yeah, we studied 2.9 yesterday, Anushka. Do you remember? 2.9 was dimensional formulae and dimensional equations. Dimensions formulae, yeah. So let's talk about that today. Okay, everyone? I'm going to talk about the dimensional. So everyone, let's just work. Let's just start. Okay, you guys will follow me. You guys will take a note as I'm writing. 2.9 is about the dimensional. It's about the dimensional formulae and dimensional equations. Okay, I think this is what we have studied yesterday, right? Let's just revise quickly. Dimensional equations. This is what we have studied yesterday. All right, everyone? Yes, sir. So, I said, for example, I have written down a quantity called as force. Everyone remember. I said force is mass into acceleration, and then we have written down the dimensions of force. The dimensions were m1, l, sorry, it's l1, it's L1, M1, L1, T minus 2. Are these the dimensions of force? Yes, these are the dimensions of force. We have studied that. Everyone, do you agree? Very good. So now I said this whole thing is called as the dimensional equation. इस पूरे स्टेटमेंट को ही इस पूरे स्टेटमेंट को ही हम डायमेंशनल इक्वेशन कहते हैं. वेरी गुड, इसको हम डायमेंशनल इक्वेशन कहते हैं. और ये जो क्वांटिटी मैंने लिखी है, दिस इज जस्ट M1 L1 T-2. ये क्या है? ये आपका है डायमेंशनल फॉर्मूला. इज दिस अ डायमेंशनल फॉर्मूला? Yes, this is a dimensional formula. This is a dimensional formula for what? This is a dimensional formula for force. Is it a dimensional formula for force? Yes. So हमने कल तक ये पढ़ लिया था, right? So we have studied this yesterday. आज के लेक्चर में हम लोग थोड़ा सा डायमेंशंस के ऊपर काम करते हैं और थोड़े और एग्जांपल्स लेते हैं. एग्जांपल जैसे कल हमने कुछ एग्जांपल्स स्टडी किए थे. We have talked about volume, we have talked about area, we have talked about, let's say, velocity, we have talked about acceleration. आज हम लोग थोड़ी अलग क्वांटिटी पढ़ते हैं. Let's say number, I don't remember yesterday's number, but let's say number 7. I'm going to write down today pressure. Can somebody tell me what is dimensions for pressure? Can you tell me dimension for pressure? सबको पढ़ना है. चलो, प्रेशर का फॉर्मूला बताओ. प्रेशर का फॉर्मूला क्या होता है? What is pressure? Pressure is force upon area. Is pressure force upon area? Very good. Good morning. Yes. What is pressure? Pressure is force upon area. Now, when pressure is force upon area, आपको force के भी dimensions पता है. Yes. And आपको area के भी dimensions पता है. Yes. Yes. आपको दोनों के dimensions पता है. तो मैं directly देखो, मैं नई trick बता रहा हूँ आपको. Please pay attention, everyone. You have to pay attention to this new trick that we are going to talk about. Finding dimensions. I'm going to write down pressure as, look at this, pressure, dimensions of pressures equals to dimensions of force divided by dimensions of area. Now everyone will look at this. I'm not writing down force as in formula. I'm not going to write down area as in formula. I'm going to write down their dimensions directly because we know their dimensions directly. Example, look at this. मैं यहाँ पे लिखूंगा this as dimensions of force divided by dimensions of area. And everyone knows whenever we say dimensions, we have to write down in a square bracket. Remember that. So I'm going to use for pressure I'm going to use P, for force I'm going to use F, and for area I'm going to use A. Is that clear? Now, do you know dimensions? Because यहाँ पे हम लिखेंगे because we know dimensions of force. हमें force के dimensions पहले ही पता है. What are they? M1, L1, T minus 2. And dimensions of area भी हमें पता है. What are the dimensions of area? M0, L2, T0. Are these the dimensions of force and area already we know? Yes, हमको ये दोनों भी dimensions पहले से ही पता है. तो मैं क्या करूंगा? मेरे साथ ही साथ लिखना शुरू करना है सबने, ठीक है? अब मैं क्या करूंगा? Therefore, I'm going to write down dimensions of pressure equals to dimensions of force divided by dimensions of area. What are the dimensions of force? हमें पता है M1, L1, T minus 2. सब लोग मेरे साथ कहेंगे. Dimension area के dimensions M0, L2, T0. Now what we have to do is simple. It's just a simple basic mathematics. It's division. Is it a division? Yes. So ये जब division होती है तो what we do is generally M1, L1, T minus 2. और आपको पता है ये डिनोमिनेटर जब ऊपर जाता है तो सारे डिनोमिनेटर के पावर्स क्या हो जाते हैं? All the denominator powers will become different. They will change their dimension. They will change their Pascal. They will change their signs. So this becomes M0, this becomes L minus 2, and this becomes T0. Now, again, I'm going to write down. So pressure is, I'm writing here, M1, L1, T minus 2, M0, L minus 2, T0. अब यहाँ पे हमें फॉर्मूला यूज करना है. कौन सा फॉर्मूला यूज करना है? सब लोग ध्यान से देखो. ये भी तरीका आपको पता होना चाहिए. M0. Now what I'm going to say, you know the basic mathematical calculation का formula. What we know is, I have told you 10 to the power A into 10 to the power B. What is 10 to the power A into 10 to the power B? It is 10 to the power A plus B. It is basic algebra. आपको ये algebra का equation पता है, right? तो वही हमें करना है. Give me 1 second, okay? Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, so now everyone, are you comfortable with this? So आपको समझ में आ रहा है? Are you guys able to understand this part? चलो, let's move on. Wait, I just got something in between. Okay, that is why I got just busy. I'm going to show you something different now. Everyone, please pay attention. Okay, चलो. Now, yes sir, very good, very good. चलो, अब हम लोग क्या देखेंगे? Now, here, what are the base? The base is M, mass, length, time. Mass, length, time. And what is A and B? It is 1, 1, minus 2, 0, minus 2, 0. So what I'm going to do is, here I'm going to write down M into 1 plus 0, L into 1 minus 2, and T is minus 2 plus 0. Is it something that we should write down? Yes, this is correct. Everyone, do you understand? So now, what are the dimensions? We finally write down M, 1 plus 0, 1. L, 1 minus 2 is minus 1. And T, minus 2 plus 0 is minus 2. So, are these the dimensions of pressure? Yes, we found out the dimensions of pressure as M1, L minus 1, T minus 2. These are the dimensions for pressure. And is this a new way? Yes. Anushka, you have done it correctly. Perfect, perfect. Very good, very good. So, do you understand the way of calculating the dimensions in a different way? So we have calculated both the ways. We have calculated both the ways, right? One with writing down the formula, right? प्रेशर का फॉर्मूला क्या है? फोर्स अपॉन एरिया. तो मैं फोर्स को और भी लिखूंगा, मास इनटू एक्सेलरेशन. तो फॉर्मूला जो क्वांटिटीज है उसको हम लोग डिराइव कर करके हम लोग डायमेंशंस लिख सकते हैं. या सेकंड वे वी कैन डायरेक्टली राइट डाउन द डायमेंशंस फॉर फोर्स एंड एरिया. अगर यही हमें करना है, आई टोल्ड यू, फोर्स, वेलोसिटी, एक्सेलरेशन, एरिया, वॉल्यूम, ये सारे जो डायमेंशंस है, ये जो सारे पॉपुलर क्वांटिटीज है, फिजिकल क्वांटिटीज, इन सबको आपको बाय हार्ट करना है और बहुत डिफिकल्ट नहीं है. It is very easy to by heart these calculations, and you know when this will happen, as you do more and more practice, you will learn this very easily. We do not have to worry कि अरे सर मुझे याद नहीं हो रहा है. You will eventually learn this. You will eventually learn this, all the formulas. Is that clear, everyone? Chalo. Now let's move on to the next quantity. Sir, it's easier than the method. Yeah, Anushka, that's right. It's easier than the previous method. अभी इसी method से हम लोग एक और example solve करते हैं, ठीक है? I'm going to write down number 8, but इस बार हम लोग अब quantity लेंगे. Let me take the quantity called as, well, let's take some other quantity which is related with, yes sir. Okay, I agree. Let's take a quantity called as work. क्या सबको work पता है? आप सबको वर्क पता है, पता होना चाहिए, क्योंकि आप तो वैसे भी बहुत काम चुकार हो. काम तो कुछ करते नहीं हो, घर में बैठे बैठे बस टाइम पास करते हो, फोन पे खेलते रहते हो, लेक्चर्स के दरमियान भी वीडियोस देखते रहते हो, नॉट ऑल द स्टूपिड सोशल वेबसाइट पे कुछ काम करते रहते हो तुम लोग. तो थोड़ा कुछ काम करते हैं, हमारा इंपॉर्टेंट काम करते हैं. लेट्स स्टडी मोर. ओके, स्टडी इज योर इंपॉर्टेंट वर्क. एवरीवन नोज व्हाट इज द वर्क. What is the physical formula for work? Force into displacement. Vedika, you got it correct. So I'm going to write down this as, what is the formula? Force into displacement. Everyone, do you get it? सबको आना चाहिए. So W is equal to F into S. Is W equal to F into S? Yes. तो बस अब आपको क्या लिखना है? Dimensions of W equal to dimensions of force into dimensions of displacement. Displacement का symbol होता है capital S or small s. It is small s, not the capital S. Capital S is used for specific heat capacity. We're going to use the displacement as a small s. This is a small s, right? Everyone, you should see this as a small s. ठीक है? चलो बच्चों, अब ये आप calculate करो. Now you have to calculate the dimensions of force. As everyone know, what are the dimensions of force? Yes sir, m1 l1 t minus 2. What is displacement? Sir, displacement is just the length. Displacement is just the length. So what are the dimensions for displacement? Dimensions for displacement is, sir, m0 l1 t0. Do you understand? Everyone, give me thumbs up. Chalo, jaldi karo, thumbs up karo. And tell me that you have liked, you have understood the dimensions of displacement. अब हम ये सारी चीजें कर सकते हैं. Is that clear? Yeah. अब हम लोग ये डायरेक्टली लिख सकते हैं. Yes, समृद्धि, very good. जिज्ञासा, very good. साक्षी, very good. आर्या, good. वेदिका, रोहन, वेदश्री, wonderful. प्रथमेश, आदित्य, very good. मैत्रेयी, good. Wonderful. Chalo, you got to know about the dimensions of displacement. You got to know about the dimensions of work. Now what you have to do is the basic rule. You know the basic rule in algebra. 10 to the power a into 10 to the power b is 10 to the power a plus b. I'm not going to repeat this again and again. Now you have to write down things directly. Okay. What is it? It is, sir, it is m raised to 1 plus 0, l raised to 1 plus 1, t raised to minus 2 plus 0. So can I say the dimensions of work is m1 l2 t minus 2? Is it 1 plus 1 2? Yes sir. Perfect. Parth, Prerna, Anushka, perfect. You have got it correct. Bullseye. Good job. Chalo likh lo. Everyone, write down the displacement. अगर work के dimensions लिख लो. Now if you have understood this neatly, I'm going to give you one more quantity and you guys are going to do it on your own. You guys will tell me what are the dimensions of that particular physical quantity. लिख लो. Everyone, write this down. I will wait for you for some time. Okay? It's such a beautiful weather outside, you know. It's raining and I like this. I like this weather. It's a good weather. It's good. Believe me. Rain is good thing. Believe me, rain is a good thing. Done or done, sir? Written. Yes. You all love rain? You like monsoon? Shubhada. Yes, Shubhada. Himanshu. Done. चलो बताओ जल्दी से हो गया. Hey guys, tell me, are you guys done? Samyukta, done. Okay. Rohan, Prathamesh, Samruddhi, good. I like monsoon too. Aditya, very good. Monsoon is a wonderful season. I love it. मुझे बहुत पसंद है monsoon. Rain is a good thing. I like it. You know what? There is one country song which is having the same words as rain is a good thing. It's a wonderful song. It has a very nice lyrics. You should listen to that song. It's a very good song. If we're done, let's move on to the next one. I'm gonna go to the number 9. Okay. Let's move on to the next example. I like to live with nature. Very good, very good. That's a good attitude. You guys should be always with the nature. You should take care of nature. You know, because you guys are the future generations. People are spoiling the nature. Like this generation, the past generations, with the industrialization and all these things, have damaged the nature a lot. But you guys are the future, and you guys should understand. The global warming is coming up. In physics, we're going to learn about this global warming, the greenhouse effect, and everything. You guys should learn to preserve the nature. Okay, it's a wonderful thing. Yeah, for the future generations, you should do that. Okay, I'm going to give you a new example. Chalo, everyone. The new example is, I'm going to say, it is kinetic energy. Can you do it? What is the formula for kinetic energy? Kinetic energy is half mv square. What is kinetic energy? Half mv square. So I'm going to write down kinetic energy as k into E is nothing but half into mass into velocity square. चलो अब आपको वेलोसिटी के भी डायमेंशंस पता है, मास के भी डायमेंशंस पता है. You have to find the dimensions of kinetic energy. Everyone, chalo, do it fast. Do it fast. Good. Do it fast. And by the way, number half is just a number. Is it just a number? Yes. Half is not any physical quantity. It's just a number. So it does not have any dimensions. So when we are calculating dimensions, I'm going to ignore the half. It is just now mass into velocity square. Now tell me the dimensions of kinetic energy. Dimensions of kinetic energy is equal to dimensions of mass into dimensions of velocity and then bracket square. Do you get it? It is the dimensions of velocity bracket square. So let's talk about mass. It is m0. Oh, sorry. How can mass be m0, sir? Mass has to be m1. Come on, you guys are sleepy. m1, l0, t0. And what is velocity? Sir, m0, l1, t minus 1 bracket square. Now we're going to learn something new. Everyone. Sir, it's actually syllabus started. Where we are? Pranav Jadhav. Sir, actual syllabus started? Yes, Pranav. We have started. I'll send you, Pranav Jadhav. I will send you the link for all my previous lectures. I will send you the playlist for all the previous lectures starting from 10th of May, so that you can watch all those videos. Okay? And if you have any doubt, you just let me know. Okay? So now, let us understand the dimensions of kinetic energy. So, This is M1L0T0. I will write down this as it is M1L0T0. This now here. Oh, wait. I'm gonna write down the one step first. I'm going to talk about 10 raised to a bracket raised to b. You know what is this? This is 10 raised to a into b. Is it one of the basic algebra? Yeah, it's a basic algebra. Everyone knows. You know, my niece who is in 5th standard, she knows this formula too. She's very smart. So you guys should learn these formulas by heart. These formulas. 10 raised to a raised to b is 10 raised to a into b. So we're gonna do this. This is m1 L0 T0, and is it m raised to 0 raised to 2? Yes, it has to be m raised to 0 into 2, L raised to 1 into 2, and T raised to minus 1 into 2. So what is the formula? Eventually m1 L0 T0. 0 into 2 is 0. 1 into 2 is 2, and minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. This is my formula. Now use the formula 10 raised to a plus, sorry, not plus, I should say 10 raised to a into 10 raised to b is equal to 10 raised to a plus b. Use this formula, you get m1 L0. Oh, what happened? Sorry, m0 t0. This is, oh, I should have m1 plus 0, l0 plus 2, t0 minus 2, and finally you get the answer as m1 l2 t minus 2. This is dimensions for Sir kinetic energy. Everyone get it? Yes, very good. Prerna, Anushka, Rohan, Himanshu, you guys are doing good. Anushka, why it is M1 L1? It has to be M1 L2. See, it has to be M1 L2. Sanyukta got it correct. Vedashri got it correct. Very good. You guys are doing it right. We're done with kinetic energy. I'm going to give you one more quantity. Typing mistake. No problem, Anushka. You're good. You know, things happens. My nephew, he does many typing mistake. When he writes a message to me on, let's say, WhatsApp, my nephew keeps on making typing mistakes. He's very bad at, typing. So I tell him, don't use the cell phone. Just give me a call. It's easy. 10th thing. Potential energy. Potential energy formula. Do you know potential energy formula, everyone? What is potential energy? Potential energy is mgh. Is potential energy mgh? Yes, sir. So potential energy is equal to mass into acceleration due to gravity into height. Is it into height? Yes. Now it's mgh. So you know what now I want to tell you is, so it is acceleration due to gravity, no matter what acceleration it is. If it is acceleration on Earth, acceleration on Mars, acceleration on, let's say, Jupiter, acceleration on Moon, anywhere, acceleration will remain acceleration. So we're going to write down directly this as the mass in the, and then we're going to use letter G and then letter H, and this is potential energy. So in the dimensional way, dimensions of potential energy is dimensions of mass, dimensions of acceleration due to gravity, and dimensions of height. Now everyone knows dimensions of mass. Everyone, are you aware of dimensions of mass? Yes, sir, we know. What are the dimensions of mass? I'm going to start writing here, okay? Dimensions of mass is m1 l0 t0. Dimensions of acceleration, we know it, m0 l1 t minus 2. And dimensions of height is a length, so it is m0 l1 t0. These are the dimensions. Do you get it? Tell me if you guys are getting it right. Hello? Wake up! Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Yes, sir. Wake up. Pay attention. Everyone, look at me. Pay attention. Yes, sir. Now, this is simply addition. So, this is m raised to 1 plus 0 plus 0. L raised to 0 plus 1 plus 1. And t raised to 0 minus 2 plus 0. Is it right? Is it right, everyone? Very good. आपको अच्छी तरह से समझ में आ रहा है. That is good. Now, m raised to 1 plus 0 plus 0, 1. L plus 0 plus 1 plus 1, 2. T 0 minus 2 plus 0 minus 2. These are the dimensions of potential energy, sir. So now you must understand one thing. Yes, m raised to 1, L raised to 2, T raised to minus 2. Prachi got it correct, Prerna got it correct, Arya, you also got it correct. Parth, right, Parth also got it correct. Sejal also got it correct. Anushka said it's cool. Very good, Anushka. That's really nice. You are finding an interest in this subject. Some people say physics is boring, but you don't say physics is boring. Physics is very interesting. It's I told you right in the first lecture also. Physics is going to reveal so many secrets of your life, so many secrets of nature, so many secrets of universe to you. It's going to reveal all the knowledge to you. So you should love physics. It's the best subject. You should love physics. It's the best. Yes, good. Okay, it's interesting, sir. I know, Punya. It's interesting, and I will make it even more interesting as we go further in the 2 years of this course, because we are going to deal with electrostatics. We are going to deal with magnetic studies. We are going to deal with modern physics, quantum physics. We are going to deal with atoms, molecules. We are going to deal with this, nuclear physics also. So it's going to be very. If had board for me, but now I don't know. I have interested. Anushka, okay, it is part of life. So I didn't get KE, kinetic energy, you didn't get it? Let's look at kinetic energy one more time. No problem. Look at this. Arya Kulkarni, look at kinetic energy one more time, no problem. She said she didn't get it. Kinetic energy. Look at kinetic energy, no problem. It's half into mass into velocity square. So, since it's a number, I'm going to ignore the numbers. Numbers does not make any difference for dimensions. Yeah, Arya, I'm repeating kinetic energy. Look at this. So, kinetic energy is mass into velocity square. Dimensional formula. Kinetic energy is mass into velocity square. So, mass into velocity square. This whole bracket square. As I said, m raised to 2 raised to 2 is 10 raised to a raised to b, which is 10 raised to a into b. So it has to be. See here, I should. Dot is also one of the way we represent for product, right? It is not 1.2, it is 1 into 2. Very good, Arya. Arya, are you getting it? This is my kinetic energy explanation. Are you getting it? See, so 2 into 0 is 0. 1 into 2 is 2. And t raised to minus 1 into 2 is minus 2. Now all you have to do is add the powers. And then when I add it, 1 plus 0 is 1 plus 0. L 0 plus 2, 0 plus 2. T 0 minus 2, 0 minus 2. Do you get it? Arya, do you get it? Arya, wake up. Arya. So the kinetic energy is equal to m1 L2 T minus 2. That's the kinetic energy. And potential energy is also m1 L2 T minus 2. So do you get both these energies are m1 L2 T minus 2? And I also want to remind you that the dimensions of work are also m1 L2 T minus 2. No, Arya. Half is just the number. Half is not countable in calculating the dimensions. half does number is involved with any base quantity? No. What are the base quantities? Come on everyone, there are 7 base quantities. Number 1, length, mass, time, current, temperature, current, luminous intensity, and amount of substance. Do you understand? Very good, Arya. You got it. Wonderful. So now everyone, please pay attention. चलो सब लोग ध्यान दो, इधर ध्यान दो. Everyone, look at me. Potential energy, kinetic energy, and work. All three quantities have the same dimensional formula. They have same dimensional formula. Do they? Yes. Himanshu, we have to go on with the other topics also. There are numerous hundreds of quantities in physics. Yeah, hundreds of quantities in physics. Are we going to work on hundred of quantities in this lecture? No, beta. See, as we go in the 2 years, आपको 2 साल में हर एक चैप्टर में कुछ कुछ quantities पढ़नी है. So as you study those quantities, we will come across the dimensions every time. ठीक है, so 2 साल आपको वो सारी quantities का study करना है. So at this moment, what we have to do is we have to learn what is dimensions, we have to learn how to calculate the dimensions, and we have to learn what are the dimensional formula. और ये सारी चीजों को आपको अभी क्या करना है, थोड़ा सा ध्यान में भी रखना है. You have to learn these things as well. Is that clear? So this is done. So I think yesterday Yash asked me, Yash Gujarati, you asked me, I think it was Yash or Rohan, I don't remember exactly. But yesterday somebody told me, sir, are there any physical quantities which will have same dimensional formula? So I said, today I'm going to answer that question. See, potential energy, kinetic energy, they are eventually called as, they are part of energy. Are they energy? Yes, they both are energy. They both are energy. So I'm going to say the dimensions of energy is equal to dimensions of work is equal to m1 l2 t minus 2. So work and energy have same dimensions. Work and energy have same dimensions. Is that clear, everyone? Do you get it? Work and energy have same dimensions. Very simple. So I can say, therefore I can say energy and work are, work and energy have same dimensional formula. Simple. Done, done, done. Do you understand, everyone? चलो, now let's move on to the next topic. हमने ये पढ़ लिया डायमेंशंस कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं. बहुत अलग अलग तरीके से हमने फाइंड आउट किया है. मुझे लगता है कि हमने डेंसिटी भी देखी थी. डेंसिटी के भी डायमेंशंस हमने कैलकुलेट किए थे. सो बहुत सारे डायमेंशंस हमने कैलकुलेट कर लिया अभी. अब टाइम है कुछ नया सीखने का. शुभदा ऑल्सो अंडरस्टूड. Yes, everyone understood this. चलो, अब थोड़ा नया पढ़ते हैं आज. ठीक है? I'm going to write down that something new. Sir, torque. Okay, Himanshu said, sir, torque के बारे में कुछ बात करो. You know, torque. ठीक है, चलो ये एक क्वांटिटी और पढ़ लेते हैं. What is the number? पोटेंशियल एनर्जी को मैंने नंबर 10 दिया था. ये नंबर 11 पढ़ लेते हैं. चलो, कोई बात नहीं. टॉर्क ये फिजिकल क्वांटिटी आती है रोटेशनल मोशन में. ये हम लोग रोटेशनल मोशन में पढ़ेंगे. टॉर्क. करंट. करंट तो मैंने बताया ना वेदिका आपको. करंट इज अ फंडामेंटल क्वांटिटी. ओके, चलो कुछ क्वांटिटीज लेते हैं इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स के, कुछ क्वांटिटीज लेते हैं अलग अलग चीज के. चलो ठीक है, वो भी कर देते हैं आपको. रुको, चलो टॉर्क के बारे में बात करते हैं पहले. रोटेशनल मोशन में टॉर्क एक क्वांटिटी होती है. और ये टॉर्क क्या होता है, सब लोग ध्यान से देखो. Everyone, please pay attention. I'm going to tell you. Torque is nothing but basically moment of force, or it is also called as moment of couple. इन दोनों को टॉर्क कहते हैं. चलो, आज हिमांशु ने पूछा है टॉर्क के बारे में, तो we are going to talk about torque. Everyone, चलो फ्रीक्वेंसी ऑल्सो विल टेक ऑल दिस लेक्चर। चलो आज का लेक्चर डायमेंशंस में ही निकाल देते हैं, चलो कोई बात नहीं, आप लोगों को बहुत इंटरेस्ट आ रहा है तो ये कर लेते हैं, क्योंकि बाकी ये सारी क्वांटिटीज आगे आने वाली है, करंट हो, फ्रीक्वेंसी हो, टॉर्क हो, ये आगे कुछ चैप्टर्स है उसमें आने वाली है। बट जबकि आप आज बहुत ही ज्यादा उतावले हो रहे हो तो आज ही कर लेते हैं कुछ 2-3 क्वांटिटीज, तो आप थोड़े से शांत हो जाओगे। टॉर्क की क्वांटिटी क्या होती है? मोमेंट ऑफ फोर्स। लेट मी एक्सप्लेन यू फर्स्ट व्हाट इज टॉर्क। एवरीवन प्लीज पे अटेंशन। कोई भी मैंने ऐसी एक रिजिड बॉडी ली, ओके, दिस बॉडी इज, कोई भी एक रिजिड बॉडी है, दिस इज अ रिजिड बॉडी, और इस रिजिड बॉडी को ये एक एक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन है। ये रिजिड बॉडी का ये क्या है? एक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन। ये रिजिड बॉडी का क्या हो गया? एक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन। अब यहां पे तो ध्यान दो भाई लोग, पहले टॉर्क तो समझ लो। चलो, यह है एक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन हमारा, ठीक है। अब मैं आपको एक चीज बताता हूं, मैंने अगर इस बॉडी को, ये एक पॉइंट है, दिस इज वन पॉइंट, दिस इज वन पॉइंट, पॉइंट ए, इस पॉइंट ए पे मैंने एक फोर्स लगाया, दिस इज द डायरेक्शन ऑफ एप्लीकेशन ऑफ फोर्स, मैंने ये फोर्स लगाया, फोर्स कितना लगाया? F, और इस पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट का एक्सिस ऑफ रोटेशन से डिस्टेंस है R। सो आई एम गोइंग टू से, सब लोग ध्यान से देखो, हाँ, आई एम गोइंग टू से F is applied force and R is perpendicular distance for the line of action of force, perpendicular distance between, लिखना है मुझे, between the line of action of force and the axis of rotation। ये लिख लो सब लोग, चलो मेरे साथ लिख लो। Everyone write down this one with me. Torque is force into perpendicular distance of application of force. Aditya, you are right. But I have to explain you now. Since you are asked me the torque, quantity torque, I don't know. You guys have torque in your 9th and 10th standard?
Yeah.
So you guys know very well, right? Torque. But I think some of you have not paid enough attention while learning the torque. Let's revise that torque again, right? I think some of you might have not learned the torque. Like might have not given full attention. You might have forgotten the torque. Yeah, some of the students, some of the students doesn't even know if the length, breadth, and width, like the volume is in mathematics. It's a geometry. Yeah, there are some students like that, but it doesn't matter to us. Okay, it's okay. So let's talk about torque. Torque is what? Applied force into perpendicular distance. And okay, I want to tell you something. Some of the students, even their lecture is going on, some of the students, they watch things on the YouTube when the lecture is going on. So you guys have to pay full attention towards me. You have to pay full attention towards me. You have to stop watching the videos on the YouTube. You have to pay attention to your teacher first. That's more important. Yeah, I have some of the kids in my house of your age. I know what you guys do. So I'm very well aware of you guys. Okay, so torque is rotational motion, moment of force. So now what is the definition of torque? Look at this. Torque is moment of force, and the definition of moment of force is the applied force. Everyone please pay attention, okay? Multiplied by a perpendicular distance between line of action of force and axis of rotation. ये लिख लो सब लोग, please. First write this down and let me know if you're done. Write this down. Everyone write this down first. चलो सब लोग लिख लो. हे तुमचं झालं की मला सांगा. Once you're done writing, please let me know. डन झालं का? ओके ठीक है लक्ष इकडे आता एवरीवन प्लीज पे अटेंशन नाउ सो आई एम गोना से इट इज द फोर्स इनटू पता है इस डिस्टेंस को आर को एक वर्ड यूज करते हैं उसको हम कहते हैं मूवमेंट आर्म उसे हम क्या कहते हैं मूवमेंट आर्म ये भी हम कह सकते हैं उसको सो दिस इज एफ इनटू आर सो दिस इज और टॉर्क का सिंबल है टाउ टॉर्क का सिंबल क्या है टाउ so tau is equal to f into r now this is the formula अब आपको समझ में आ गया what is torque everyone do you understand the torque चलो please fast respond fast okay everyone understand the torque hello everyone do you understand torque yes sir rohan yes sir samruddhi yes यस ओके चलो अब ध्यान दो यहाँ पे तो अभी हमें फॉर्मूला पता चल गया है तो मैं अभी लिखूंगा डायमेंशंस ऑफ टॉर्क इज डायमेंशंस ऑफ फोर्स इनटू डायमेंशंस ऑफ मोमेंट आर्म और आपको पता है force and this moment arm is nothing but what is it just a distance moment arm is just a distance so it has dimensions of length so it is basically m1 l1 t minus 2 and the distance is m0 l1 t0 so these dimensions are m1 plus 0 l1 plus 1 t minus 2 plus 0 this is the dimensions of torque so I can write down dimensions of tau is m1 l2 t minus 2 oh sorry yeah correct these are dimensions of torque is this also similar to work yes work is also m1 l2 t minus 2 is it also similar to energy yes yes so that is the formula was I is equal to r into f sine theta yeah Vishal Thakur you know the formula is yeah it's basically tau is work it is not going to be we are going to come across that formula but in the tractor rotation or even when we are learning about the motion in a plane yeah it is f into r sine theta whatever you are writing we are going to learn that but when we learn about the vectors there is a vector dot product there is vector cross product and after that you will learn about this basic this difference in the formulas so basic formula this is what I told you okay चलो अगला पढ़ते हैं अभी let's study the next one somebody was talking about let's say number 12 somebody was talking about frequency frequency has symbol n or it has symbol f frequency को दो symbols use किए जाते हैं yeah rotational mechanics Vishal correct rotational mechanics frequency has this n and f definition of frequency I'm going to write down the definition of frequency it is number of rotations completed in 1 second. So it is basically the inverse of period. This is frequency. So इसके साथ period भी सीख लेते हैं. Period is capital T. It is the number of. Sorry. Give me 1 second. This is not the right one. Okay, give me 1 second, boys. Girls, don't just write down yet. It is this. I'm going to explain you first the period, and then I'm going to explain you the frequency. Period is capital T. Okay, what is period? You know, period is number of rotation in. Sorry, I'm writing off this. It is time taken to complete one revolution or one oscillation. Okay, so period is the time taken to complete one revolution. So let's talk about circular motion. We have let's say a particle is moving in a circle. Okay, particle is moving in a circle, so it moves in a circle like this. So we will say when particle starts moving, it starts from point A, the time starts, it goes and it comes back to the same position. This is one revolution. So time taken to complete that one revolution is the period of a revolution. It is called as period of revolution. So what is SI unit? The SI unit is seconds. So if the SI unit is second, I can say dimensions of period T is nothing but M0, L0, T1. Is it second, sir? Yeah, period is as I said, right? Period is the time taken to complete one revolution. So एक revolution complete करने के लिए let's say आपको अगर लगते हैं 5 सेकेंड. So period के dimensions क्या हो गए? M0, L0 and T1. Do you understand? वैसे ही frequency को मैं define करूंगा. Frequency is number of revolutions completed in 1 second. अब उल्टा करना है. Therefore, this is to be 1 upon t. अब उल्टा है. जैसे एक रिवॉल्यूशन कंप्लीट करने के लिए कितना टाइम लगता है उसको पीरियड कहते हैं. वैसे ही एक सेकेंड में कितने रिवॉल्यूशन कंप्लीट होंगे उसको हम लोग क्या कहते हैं? फ्रीक्वेंसी. सो फ्रीक्वेंसी इज 1 अपॉन द पीरियड. तो देयरफॉर अगर आप डायमेंशंस ऑफ फ्रीक्वेंसी निकालोगे तो दे विल बी 1 अपॉन dimensions of M0, L0, T1. So this comes out to be M0, L0, T raised to -1. These are the dimensions. To find the dimensions. Frequency is wavelength into Planck's constant. That's energy. Called Vishal. Yeah, there are multiple formulas for different quantities. You can use any formula provided you know the dimensions of wavelength. You know the dimensions of Planck's constant. Then only you can calculate energy. It's energy. E is equal to wavelength into Planck's constant. Oh, it's frequency. Sorry, E is frequency. Nu is that quantity. You can find that. But do you know Planck's constant dimensions, Vishal, yet? No. So don't rush to that point yet. We have many things to learn before we go to that end. Is that clear? This is just the first chapter. You are talking about, all of you guys are excited to know about the last chapter. We have to go to that whole process, slowly, one by one. So do you understand this? Period and frequency. Those who were asking me about period and frequency, write this down. Everyone, quickly. Write this down. Frequency के बारे में लिख लो जल्दी से. Boys, just write it down. Yes, sir. Very good, Anushka. Rohan, yes. Very good. गुड. चलो अब अगली क्वांटिटी पढ़ते हैं. एक और क्वांटिटी लेता हूं, नंबर 13, विच इज फ्रॉम द इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स. ओके, आपको करंट चार्ज लिखता हूं मैं. क्वांटिटी इज चार्ज. चार्ज को हम क्यू से डिनोट करते हैं. आपको करंट का डेफिनेशन पता है? करंट का डेफिनेशन है रेट ऑफ फ्लो ऑफ charge. What is current? You know, current is rate of flow of charge, which is rate of flow of charge means charge upon time. This is I. This is your current I. And you know, current is a fundamental quantity. Is current a fundamental quantity? Yes. So मैं यहाँ पे लिखूँगा Q is equal to I into T. Is Q equal to I into T? Yes. ये charge का definition है. Therefore, dimensions of charge is equal to dimensions of current into dimensions of time. Both of them are quantities, physical quantities, so fundamental quantities. So current is M0 L0 T0. करंट को हम लोग I से भी डिनोट कर सकते हैं, A से भी डिनोट कर सकते हैं. मैं यहाँ पे लिखूंगा A1 और टाइम आ गया M0 L0 T1. सो आपके डायमेंशंस, करंट के डायमेंशंस हो जाएंगे M0 L0 T1 A1. These are the dimensions of charge. ये आपके चार्ज के डायमेंशंस हो गए. सब लोग ध्यान से देखो. This is the dimensions for charge. Everyone, do you understand? Do you understand, everyone? Do you get this? These are the dimensions of charge. है ना? ये चार्ज के डायमेंशंस हो गए आपके. गुड. अब आपको चार्ज पता चल गया है, करंट पता चल गया, तो मैं अब अलग क्वांटिटी निकालता हूं. 13, 14 पोटेंशियल. Difference, it is V. Potential difference is V. You know what is the definition of potential difference? Let's understand potential difference. Potential difference का फॉर्मूला होता है, potential difference, I should just use this. PD is the work done upon charge. It is the work done per unit charge. W upon Q. Vedika, you know it. Let's take an example. Everyone please pay attention. I want to calculate a potential difference. ये हम लोग electrostatics में पढ़ने वाले हैं. Anyways, we are going to learn this in work done per unit charge to move in HR from one point to another point. To move a charge from one point to another point. That's correct, Vedika. Arya, you're right. So it is work upon charge. Do we know the so मैं लिखता हूँ dimensions of V is dimensions of work divided by dimensions of charge. आपको डायमेंशंस ऑफ वर्क पता है? यस सर. M1 L2 T-2. डायमेंशंस ऑफ चार्ज इज M0 L0 T1 A1. बस अब आपको इसको लिखना है M1 L2 T-2 मल्टीप्लाइड बाय M0 L0 T-1 A-1. क्योंकि वो ऊपर जाएंगे ना, दे आर ऑल गोइंग इन द न्यूमरेटर. सो डिनोमिनेटर जब न्यूमरेटर में जाता है तो निगेटिव हो जाएगी पावर्स उनके, पॉजिटिव है तो निगेटिव. सो यहाँ पे m1 प्लस 0, l2 प्लस 0, t माइनस 2 प्लस 1 एंड a यहाँ पे 0 है -1 क्योंकि यहाँ पे a है ही नहीं, इधर टर्म a का है ही नहीं वर्क में. आर यू गेटिंग इट? सो फाइनल आंसर आएगा मेरा m1 l2 t minus 1 a minus 1. These are the dimensions of potential difference V. What is the SI unit for potential difference? The SI unit for potential difference आपको पता है, it is volts. Is it volts? Yes. Or it is joule per coulomb also. It is volt and joule per coulomb. Do you understand? These are the units. लिख लो चलो सब लोग. Is this clear to everyone? क्लियर. तो आपको अब काफ़ी क्वांटिटीज़ के बारे में हमने पढ़ लिया है, अलग अलग क्वांटिटीज़ के बारे में, एंड वी हैव लर्न अबाउट देम. हमने उनके डायमेंशंस को भी पढ़ा है. सो अब हम क्या करेंगे, वी विल नाउ वी हैव टू गो टू द नेक्स्ट टॉपिक, दैट इज 2.10, which is dimensional analysis and its application. But before we study that, now we need to have a longer period of time. It's t minus 3, sir. T minus 3. Oh, yes, yes, yes. T minus. Wait. Somebody have corrected me. 2 minus 1 minus 3. So it has to be. That's correct. T minus 3. Yes, everyone. They're right. It's correct. Okay, everyone. So the next part of this 2.10 is dimensional analysis and its application. Applications. We are going to learn this technique in tomorrow's lecture. Today we are going to stop here because if we need to understand this in a 1 hour period of time. We can't just do this. We can't just do this in a quick session. So we will wait for this to. So today's lecture we're gonna stop here. आज हम लोग लेक्चर यहीं पे रोकेंगे. Everyone, you take care. Bye bye and have a wonderful day. Okay. Tomorrow again we will have lecture from 11 to 12:15. But tomorrow we are going to learn about the dimensional analysis and its application. And it's even more interesting. This is the last topic of our chapter. Okay. Just few more topics are left. So take care and everyone keep on working on your study. Okay. You have to keep on studying these things. ठीक है everyone. चलो bye. Take care. Bye bye. See you. See you soon.
Wait, is the lecture now already